What is up, guys? What is up? Jay Bunham back again with Ekklesia, Arkansas. All right. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it, guys. Hi, how you doing? I am your host, Jay Bunham. I just want to come on here and talk about the state of inflation because I don't know about you, but from what I heard yesterday after the president speak, it is so fitting to go over this. I'm going to actually show some clips of what the president said because it's not concerning to me. It is confirming. And, you know, I've told you guys so much here on Ekklesia, Arkansas. We invite and we are led by the Spirit of the Most High God. And the Spirit of the Most High God has been speaking to us and the Ekklesia for pretty close to 6 months. You need to get your storehouse in order. You need to be putting your money outside of the fiat currency system, whether that's in your storehouse, whether that's supporting people who are helping people like that, or whether that's taking your fiat currency and turning it into silver. Okay, this isn't a silver push. This is nothing but a helpful guide, guys, to please start doing something. Because honestly, at this very point, I pray it's not too late. I really do. Especially after hearing the president say multiple times in his speech yesterday about inflation. Okay? This is not, I'd say probably about a month ago, he did an interview. Maybe a month and a half ago, he did an interview. He said it's going to be a hot summer. I don't know how many of you people have been following this, but this isn't about being fearful. This isn't about any of that. This is about using your wisdom God has given you and doing something about it. This is about taking your living and actually living with it. You know, it's called earning a living for a reason. You're earning a living, okay? And the powers that be want to take your living and siphon it away. And that's what this broadcast is hopefully going to wake you up to a little bit. I have put the broadcast in both Rockin' the West Coast Prayer and also on the public square. I'm going to be opening this up to questions if you have them. I will be only opening them up to questions in the public square. So if you don't know where that link is to join our Telegram, if you're watching live and you're not part of the public square, the link is right below me. Right now it's scrolling right below me. It is the public square, EKKARK, on Telegram app. If you want to ask questions or if you want to get involved with the chat right now while I'm live, feel free to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring out what is important right now. Self-sustainability is the most important thing you can do right now, is self-sustainability. So I'm going to show you an example of what the Lord has been allowing me to do as someone who is self-sustainable. This is about a 6-minute clip I'm going to show you. I did this morning to kind of show you guys what I do to help me in self-sustainability. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead. Well, actually, I'll show you that later. Okay, I will show you that later. Let me go ahead and bring up the self-sustainability clip. It's going to be about 6 minutes, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, so let me go ahead and pull that up now. And let's see where it is. I'm going to pull up Chrome here, and we're going to hit play on this.
What is up, guys?
Now, I'm going to minimize myself so I'm not looking all goofy right now. And we'll come back. Yeah, see, I didn't want that to be an issue. Let me bring that. Actually, let's go to Media Maker.
What is up, guys? What is up, J-Bon? I'm back again with Ekklesia.
No, it's not playing for you guys. Alright, so I've had this problem last time. So what we're going to do to solve this is we're just going to do a video display. And let me go ahead and bring that up right now. The enemy is attacking my family right now, so I totally expect this going on and happening. Alright, so now we can watch it, guys. So let me go ahead and play it for you guys, and I'll be right back.
What is up, guys? What is up, J-Bon? I'm back again with Ekklesia, Arkansas. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys an update on self-sustainability because it is very important. I don't know if you've heard President Trump, but he is giving us a warning left and right. Look out for inflation. Here it comes. I'll be playing some of those clips here in just a minute, but I wanted to show you guys what I got going here as far as self-sustainability is concerned. We've got our chickens over here. They're hanging out. They're having a good time. And I want to show you guys the inside and the outside of the house. We got our bed in here. I just put more dirt in this today, or last night, in the middle of the, not in the middle of the night, but at dark time. We got our water over here. This supplies them with water for about 2 days. Our food trough over here. This supplies them with food about a week, 2 weeks, depending on how much they eat. We got our house over here. Our ramp goes up. We've got our vent up at the top. We can close that anytime we want. This right here opens and shuts by the back. You don't even have to open and shut it on the inside. We got our side vent right here. You can close that if you want to, especially if it rains. And we got a tarp over here so they can have shade. Fenced off, of course, so no predators come in. Got our door, our gate, our latch. And let me show you guys the inside of this coop real quick. Of course, we got our carabiners on here. We don't want nothing to get in while we're gone. And let me show you guys the nesting area, which we will be unblocking here in a little bit because they're going to start nesting soon. So it's got three different dividers here that can come on in and just hang out. Of course, our roof. I don't know how much I showed you about the roof, but we also did some roofing on the outside of that coop area so no water gets in. We got our inside the coop here. Of course, our vent system. We got our 2 bars. We got our 2 bars. You want these up here so that they can roost at night. You don't want them laying on the ground because while they sleep, they poop. It's not good. I do got to give them some fresh water, but we've got this blocked off because they used to like to nest there. I had to block that off with a whole bunch of stuff, and finally they got the hint that you sleep up here. Our food in here, our water in here, just in case they need it. And we've got our bedding here. We only have to change it out twice a week. Or, sorry, not twice a week. We only have to change that out twice a year. Okay? This bedding twice a year. This is a raised bed. What you do is you rotate, you put tenacious dirt in there. Not tenacious dirt, but diatomaceous dirt in there. And that starts eliminating the smell and all the stuff. It turns all of this nasty stuff into dirt, guys, that you can use for your gardens when you need to. All right, so that's pretty much a tour on that. Let me bring you a tour of the now let me go ahead and close these latches because we don't want these chickens going out. You don't know, they might use their opposable thumbs to go ahead and get on out. So let's bring you over here to the side garden. Side garden, we got our potatoes rolling. We got our second run of potatoes. They're starting to sprout. You can see the little sprouts starting to come up. We've got our second run of tomatoes. Those are not our main tomatoes. I'll show those here in a second. But I'm sorry it's a little loud. I am next to the air conditioning unit. That happens. All right. So we've also got our peppers that I started planting. They're not getting as much sunlight as I'd like them to. So they're going to be really, really slow. But hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have at least a few peppers come off of those. So let's bring you over to the main part of the garden. We have our tomato plants. They're starting to sprout. They're starting to get real big, guys. That's a 5 foot pole right there. They have gotten over 5 foot. Okay. Let me show you a little bit. Get out of there. Let me show you a little bit about these tomatoes right here. Tomatoes are starting to sprout. They're coming on up, guys. These are cherry tomatoes. They're my favorite tomatoes. And we're going to start reaping in a harvest here pretty soon, God willing. Let me show you. Before I show you my peppers, let me show you our onion bed. Onion bed did not take root this year, but instead I'm making utility of this bed, and I have made chicken liver catfish bait. Okay, this is free bait, guys. You can make this stuff at home. All right. So if you want to go fishing, you don't have to spend all that expensive stuff. You can mix this with peanut butter, cornflakes, and liver. Set it out in the sun, let it aerate a little bit, and you got yourself some catfish bait. Let me turn you lastly to my peppers right here. Our peppers right here are starting to come up. They're starting to grow. You can actually see a couple of them peppers right there. I don't know if you can see that at the very bottom. Get my finger in there. You can see a little pepper coming on out. So the peppers are starting to grow, and they're starting to get mighty, mighty tall and mighty fine. Now, guys, I wanted to update you on self-sustainability because, like I said, Trump is telling you, get on it. Get on being self-sustainable. All right, this is something that's never ending. If you do not do this, not just this, if you don't start doing something to get outside of the system, you're going to be sorry. And I'm just here to give you a little bit of wisdom, because God gives us wisdom along with his salvation and mercy and grace. God bless you and God bless your family. I'll see you guys in just a bit.
All right, and that was that on that. Let's pull up the public square. I don't see anybody there yet. That's all right. Let me go ahead and minimize this, and let's get our screen back over to a functional screen. And I don't want to close that. I want to open it. It is not letting me open. There we go. All right, let's take that out. Okay. So, I don't like using display capture, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So, guys, I wanted to bring that up because what I do is I have a channel, a side channel. It's called Ekklesia Arkansas